Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of the New Beginnings Oil Baron endeavor here in Rise of Industry. We're picking up right where we left off. We've got a good, stable little flow of income here, selling cardboard and cartons to Brankby. So now I'm just gonna try to nudge production upwards. We're gonna build a couple more paper mills, and in the hopes that we basically can sell more and make more money. And we're not interested in the paper business, the cardboard or carton business. We're interested in oil. That's the goal here. But we gotta start small, start somewhere, and that's what we're doing. We're making a little paper business to give us a foundation of capital upon which we will build a mighty oil empire. Okay, 6 and 7. What? Oh, 7 and 8. 7 and 8. 7 and 8. Yeah, we'll keep it. Okay. Now, we want them to send theirs to 9 and 10. But we need to change production to cartons. 9 and 10. Perfect. And these guys will send their goods to Branksby. Is that what it's called? Brankby. Brankby. Perfect. And we should be making a fair chunk. Cartons are worth big bucks in these parts, 31,000 each. Now we'll check the price here, but I have a feeling Brankby has better rates. Oh no, 37. Okay, well, let's send these to Eaton. It's not that much farther. We'll get more trucks on so that we can keep a continuous flow. Alright, now I want to watch as the money rolls in. I think our two 4 trucks there on the way. And I don't want to get too far into the paper mill business. I don't want to get bogged down with really trying to optimize everything over here. I really want to get into the oil business. We're perfectly set up. We have a ton of coal here, a small iron deposit right here, and then a much larger one up here. So we have all we need to make steel barrels for refining oil, and we've got 1, 2, 3 sources of oil. I guess one up there in Brankby as well. That'll come later though. But yeah, in the meantime, we're pulling in just under 200,000, which is good. That's good. I was worried at first. It didn't look like we were in the red said in the first video for quite a while. I was a little bit worried it would be a fail. We'd crash and burn, but so far so good. Right now I just want to sort of take it slow and just monitor, see how everything is going. These guys are supplying the carton mills. That means these guys could support a little bit more. And then I guess the question is, who do we want to sell to? What sort of prices do we have here? 37,000 again in Gunnington. So, you know, maybe we don't even want to bring cartons into Brankby anymore. Brankby provided was sort of our initial customer, but now it's just not worthwhile, and that's unfortunate for them. But yeah, I'm going to build 2 more paper mills. 3 and 4 here are going to send all of their cardboard there, and we're just going to send it to not Eaton but to Gunnington. And I'm kind of, you know, maybe we should just go right ahead and roll the dice and buy the permit for Gunnington. Yeah, whatever. You don't become a world-class businessman by not taking risks. So I'm going to paper mill 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, supplied water from here. Really want to try to optimize sorry, I just had flux dimming my screen there for a bit. Let's see. Cardboard, cartons, cardboard. I'm going to put some more carton mills here. Three and 4 to 2 and 11. Hopefully we didn't just bump our building upkeep over the top. It looks like we still have a surplus for now. Our first couple deliveries of cartons coming in. Hopefully we see some good money from that, yeah. Now an alternative configuration would be to sort of centralize the cardboard production in one place and cartons somewhere else. But at this point, things are pretty balanced. As you can see, these are turning on and off, so we're really just on a hairpin as far as having everything balanced. And this wasn't planned out very well from the beginning. Sort of my usual process, it's just gone ad hoc. Let's get some roads though. No excuse. Oh. For what? Oh, we can't do that yet. No matter. Now, as you can see, we've got plenty of supplies. All of our depots are full. So I think we can get some more mills making cardboard too. Alright, I'm gonna put some over here. 13 and 14. And let's see. 5 and 4. Water. So I'm gonna switch water to 7 and 8 from this guy, and then switch 13 and 14 to this guy. I think that's what we want. And then we'll put up 2 more paper mills to take the finished results from 13 and 14 to 15 and 16. Uh, 14 to 16, 13 to 15. Perfect. And then Gunnington. Send all the finished goods to Gunnington. Wood. Wood. We have to set that up. $13 and $14. Now we should see more. Perfect. I'm pretty pleased with this so far. Still not getting quite as much money as I would like. I wonder, we're gonna have to get into farming if we really want to use those cartons anymore. Orange juice. Oops. Let's see. What does orange juice fetch? That's milk. Where would one sell orange juice? Is it the deli? Not the farmer's market. Is it the diner? Yeah, I don't think it's not the farmer's market. But yeah, I don't think we've progressed far enough for that. Maybe it would be time then to start looking at mining iron and coal. The state Pipe and Shripp Lake. Where are those places? There's Shripp Lake. And there's Pipe. Pipe would probably be easiest to get to, most directly accessible. Just thinking, where would we send the raw materials that we start mining before we start producing oil? And where, I think I looked this up already, but where do we get the best price for our oil? Definitely not Gunnington. Eaton and Brankby, both 104,000. $113 at Finn Staple, that's so far the highest. Not Pipe. Batistall, a little farther, but Finn Staple is our first choice. Not Burwood. Ah, here we go. We could bring some orange juice down here if we so choose. That's not a bad bit of money. Oil, 113, add mini. Okay, well, so for now it looks like Gunnington is about the same distance. And we could easily just cut that in half when the time comes. We could even build trains or something to sell the oil in Finn Staple. Oh, you know, I've been meaning to try the boat transportation. Maybe we could boat it through the rivers. Actually, you know what? I think I like the sound of that idea the best. In fact, maybe we can even sell we could set up a boat network to get the raw resources here to Shripp Lake, sell to the state, sort of in the interim. Maybe that should be our first little experiment. Yes, I'm starting to see a plan come together here. So I guess, let's see, logistics, boat depot. We're gonna need trains. So I'll just unlock that for now. Should I start looking to yeah, you know, I might as well start maybe doing a little side job, getting oranges to make orange juice. But in the meantime, I'll sell apples. Apples and Brankby is what I'll do. Yeah, okay. Put a little orchard up in the middle of nowhere. It's going to be a terrible orchard. Don't buy your oranges from here because it's right beside a bunch of mills, and your oranges are probably not good for you. But business is business. I'm also going to need a food factory. Oh, and I think we can go right ahead and, oh no. Okay, orange juice is by default. Alright, so let's see if we can build it up here. Yeah, perfect. Production, orange juice. Perfect. This will send its, oh, we need apples. Yeah, I keep forgetting we have to research oranges first. Well, okay, then we don't need that right away. And I think we're gonna send apples here because they're worth, yeah, a lot more. So, oh no, not Eaton. Oh yeah, Eaton. Send our apples to Eaton. They're eating my apples in Eden. Ha. Terrible, terrible joke. But we need those R&D points so that we can get our oranges. And then as soon as we do, we'll be making even more money. Oh, and I unlocked roads, yet haven't updated any of this. So now it's just a waiting game, I suppose. A long waiting game. We really want those those oranges. And so these points are just trickling, not even. They're at a standstill right now. I don't know, do you get them when you sell your apples? How do you make R&D points? That's confusing to me. Anyways. Yeah, so that's just a little supplemental thing. Now, where was that diner we were gonna, I think it was Burwood? Yeah, too bad it wasn't a little more convenient of a location, but whatever. That's a lot of money for orange juice for the one diner in the land. Speaking of which, we don't have a name for this world. I'm hoping one of the handful of people that see this video will leave a comment and give me a good recommendation for a name. It could be something just ridiculous. That's totally fair. Or it could be something super creative and cool. Either way. Yeah, we haven't, no R&D points whatsoever. How do you, like, all these other things are just slowly ticking upward. But farming isn't. Why is that? Should we build another one? I was not really, I was kind of hoping we wouldn't. But maybe I just need to build another orchard. Still no change. I just need 1 point. I don't understand why we're not going up. Like we're producing everything we could be producing. But R&D points are nowhere. This is making me question whether it's even worth the cost of the infrastructure that you would have to put in place to get the orange juice to Burwood. It would just be 2 boat depots, I guess, but still, like... Oh, now we have what looks like a cardboard stoppage. So again, I'm going to try to exclusively now use the trade function. Oh, we can name these. That's good to know. Wood 1, 2, 2. 5. Oh, but it doesn't appear. It must be a bug or something. And 1, 2, 4. Okay, well, we've got, okay, there we go. The points are slowly trickling in. I'm gonna go ahead and get more harvesters for these, our lumber works. going to go ahead and build some paved logging roads, because we're high tech. We like to go quick. Almost at 10 million, which is good. We've recovered our initial investment. And then because of that, I think I'm going to up the wood that we transport, and for good measure the water. Let's see where we are with our farming R&D. Okay, so we're almost at what we want, so we can produce oranges. We won't need to build another siphon, I don't think. We'll start the food factory here, putting out orange juice. Then maybe we can build a boat launch thing somewhere around here. It might have to be down here because the border is such that alternatively maybe we could put it up here. At any rate, we can figure that out later. I guess I'll finish off the video where once we get that unlocked, and then in the next video we'll go into orange juice production. Yeah, perfect. Not so shabby. Things are really looking up for the oil empire. We haven't even started to touch oil, but yeah, a nice little corner of industry here. Finally, unlock the oranges. Produce oranges. Lovely. Okay. Well, yeah, so everything looks good. We're almost 12 million. We're going in steep increases here. So that's going to be the end of this video. In the next one, the oil empire hits pause in lieu of the orange juice empire. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.